we're not just delivering systems and installing measures into people's homes, it's actually bringing in some real insight into the policy, changes to government strategy, and helping delivering those kind of net zero targets as we move forward into the space. So Silver initially approached us with a limited knowledge of their stock, of their housing stock and what they could do to improve it. And that limited knowledge meant that they were really on the back foot of being able to apply for funding and getting government grants towards this. So we initially looked at 500 properties of their portfolio of about 6,000. We used that information to submit the bid to government, which was successful and helped the grant award of £1.4 million, which then goes into the delivery of the schemes with the measures actually going into the housing. But it all started with that stock analysis right at the beginning. Changing from the Silver working team to Abri. Abri actually had more experience in delivering these schemes across their wider estate, so that was beneficial as we move forward. But yeah, communication is a real big key of a big transition like that. When it comes down to really good planning, really good communication, that stock analysis really helps because it allows us to plan ahead on these works and to make estimates of how many installs we're thinking we're going to be doing each week or each month as we move forward. A lot of these processes are defined by the PAS 2035 requirements. That allows us to then go and do the fabric measures first, kind of loft or cavity insulation, and then move on to things like the renewables afterwards. But communication is really key, making sure that all parties, our installers, our delivery teams, Abri Homes themselves, but most importantly the resident, are aware of what's coming next, what the timescales are like and when things are going to happen. Ultimately, with any government funded scheme, value for money is really important. We're spending the taxpayers' money to make this improvement, so we've got to really be careful with our cost controls. We initially won in total, it was a £2.8 million contract, with half of that being government funding and the other half coming from Abri, and that was to deliver on 280 homes, but actually we look like we'll be delivering more around 350 homes for exactly that same budget because we've been really effective in our cost controls. So with other councils and social housing providers, we're going to continue doing what we're doing and just increase the scale. There's more government funding coming into other things like local grant funding, which will help owner-occupied properties. But with social housing, especially this future wave announcement of Wave 3, where we'll be delivering around £1 billion a year over 3 years nationally, InstaGroup have got a real key part in helping to deliver that. So how we can support social housing providers and local authorities over the next 3 years is going to be really key for us.